Hey, Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com, and I want to look at Netflix. Here is why. So we're looking at this on the weekly chart. $400 seems like some pretty solid resistance to me. We'll say the low was 250, so that's about $150. I'm looking at then the price target for this, and it would be, to use a technical term, a guess. My guess is that the stock could go up to around 550 just based on, I just showed you my, my secret super duper methodology. Take the distance between the top and the bottom of a well-defined channel, rounded as the user sees appropriate, and then add that to the top. I mean, this is really loosey-goosey stuff here. So that's what I'm looking for here, okay, about 550. But that doesn't help us trade the stock on earnings tomorrow. Actually, the company reports after the bell tomorrow, and this is what I'm looking at. I'll tell you exactly what I'm looking at. Members, we're going to be trading this stock, specifically this stock, on Wednesday morning, see if we can make some money on it. And the implied move, which I explain in tonight's strategy session, the implied move puts this chart up at around 495 at the very best case scenario and 387.50 in the worst case scenario. So to put it a different way, the stock should be trading within this box. And so what we're going to be looking for on Wednesday morning are, edges, like some type of an edge that we can exploit to take advantage of the big move in this stock. And it's going to go up one way or another. And don't think that oh, coronavirus, everybody's sitting at home watching Netflix. That's your edge? That really? These are the thoughts that you have to share about what you think Netflix will do, because everybody's sitting at home watching Netflix because of the coronavirus. I wished I'd thought about that. Okay? All that stuff's baked into the price of the stock. This company's going to have to absolutely knock it out of the park in order to get this stock to move higher, because everybody is already bullish on Netflix. Now, they could very well do just that. Personally, I see about maybe 5, maybe 12 people canceling their Netflix subscription when the whole Kung Flu thing is over. That's just what I see. I don't think anybody's going to be canceling it because all this time they're getting hooked on it. It's a little bit like cocaine or heroin, only legal and not unhealthy for you, where you kind of get used to doing something, you get hooked on your shows, et cetera, and you keep it. And yes, it's a little bit like the health club membership to the health club that you haven't been to in 2.5 years, but lately you wish to heck it was still open, because for the first time in the last 2.5 years, you feel like going to work out, so at least you could be around other people and start feeling good about yourself. But by the way, you can't be around other people because that is apparently against the law. So this is what I'm talking about. Like Netflix, I guess there's some Lion King something or other. I'm not into that, but other people apparently are. I'm the only guy who's missing out on that whole thing. My life is definitely the poorer for it. But people get hooked on stuff like this. We're watching other shows. Couldn't give a rip about CBS, ABC, Fox News, MSLSD, CNN, LOL, you name it. I don't care about that. I'm hooked on this kind of stuff. And by the way, one other thing, TED Talks. Do you know that's the best free thing going? TED Talks. I think this coronavirus thing has totally changed the way people watch TV. And so I look at stuff like Netflix, and I can see this thing hitting that target. I can see this thing hitting 550. Not tomorrow, not next week, perhaps not even this year. But yeah, I could see Netflix running up another 25%. I'll say by the end of the year, sure, why not? That's my guesstimate. Okay, so we'll trade this thing on Wednesday morning and see if we can't make some money on it.